Once upon a time in Oxford, Mississippi, there was a university that couldn't quite decide which animal or person it wanted to be. That's right, folks. Today we're talking about the Ole Miss mascot saga. Or as I like to call it, Mascot Musical Chairs SEC Edition. Our story begins way back with Colonel Reb, the grandpa that looked like a villain in a bad spaghetti western, or someone selling boiled peanuts out of the back of a wagon. He was the face of Ole Miss for decades until the university decided that it was time for a much-needed rebrand. Because let's face it, Colonel Reb still looks like he owns a landline. Hello, operator. So naturally, Ole Miss asked the world, what should replace Colonel Reb? And boy, did the internet deliver. Enter Rebel Black Bear. He was supposed to symbolize strength, courage, and school pride. But honestly, most fans looked at him and said, why does our bear look like he's about to sell us paper towels? Rebel the Bear lasted about as long as those free samples at Costco. Then came 2017 and a new challenger appeared. And his name was Tony the Land Shark. Okay, not Tony, but still the Land Shark. Inspired by a football defensive celebration from the mid-2000s, this aquatic predator somehow became the mascot of a landlocked city. But he's fierce, he's modern, and he's got abs even Tarzan would envy. The land shark represents the spirit of tenacity. And also, confusion, because Oxford isn't coastal. So there you have it, from Colonel Reb to Rebel Black Bear to Tony the Land Shark. Ole Miss has evolved from grandpa to confused woodland creature to aquatic gym bro. Nowadays, fans just yell hotty toddy, refusing the existence of a mascot at all. Class dismissed.
It's the college football show at Horn Lake High, where legends are made and the truth don't lie. With Sandlin, Robinson, Pounders on the line, calling out the winners one game at a time. Yeah, it's the college football show at Horn Lake High.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's week 12 of Horn Lake High School's most questionable tradition, a weekly gathering of educators who think picking football games is a legitimate job. We're back once again in the multi-purpose room home of lost Chromebooks and abandoned presentation packets. The chairs still wobble, the lights still hum, and the thermostat still thinks it's summer in Florida. And here they are, John, Justin and Tucker, joined by the ever-patient, ever-neutral Mr. Lewis. Tomorrow is Saturday, but today it's all college football.
Welcome to week 12 of the college football show. We're so excited that the 35 or 36 of our viewers tuned in for this week's episode. It only takes Keegan, 6 hours to edit this every week? So, time well spent. Hey, we're here with Pounders, Robinson, and Sandlin, and this week we have our special guest picker, Chief Nikki Pullen. What's up?
What's up? Happy to be here. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, now you're the chief of police for Horn Lake. Tell us about your story, how you arrived at this position.
So, arrival at this position, I went to Horn Lake High School, graduated 2001. So, after Horn Lake, I went to Mississippi State and graduated from there in 2005. Never really had dreams of law enforcement, but I always had dreams of not sitting still somewhere. So, once I got drawn into that, started with the police department in 2005. Been there for 20 years and worked in every realm. Other than K-9, I did everything otherwise. Patrol, shift supervisor, night shift, day shift, investigations, narcotics, a little bit of everything. And 2023, I was appointed to the chief of police. So last 2 years, the red's starting to turn a little white, but holding it down and had a great time. And 2017, 2018, we spent a lot of time with the football team and hung out here at the high school a lot. So a lot of history here. My heart is with Horn Lake all the way. So happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you so much for being here. And I've been told that you do enjoy college football.
Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm super competitive. So I was looking forward to this all week.
I love it.
We're glad to have you.
Absolutely. Hey, we wanted to mention that our sponsor today is obviously the Snack Cart Mafia and Gatorade.
Today's college football show is sponsored by the Snack Cart Mafia and Gatorade. Because nothing says elite hydration like chugging a bottle of electrolytes right after eating 3 sleeves of powdered donuts and a Rice Krispie treat from the Snack Cart. Whether you're a coach trying to survive 4th block, a teacher recovering from cafeteria duty, or John Sandlin after another wrong prediction, Gatorade's got your back. Hydrate, dominate, educate. That's the Snack Cart Mafia way.
All right, we also wanted to talk about this week's Sandlin Cam sponsor. Today's sponsor of the Sandlin Cam is none other than Duke Sandlin.
Oh, jeez.
Here you go.
Hey, Dad. Great job at being at the top. Make sure to fix that printer and better be at the top or Mom's not going to make you dinner.
Dang. Holding out the dinner, ain't they?
No dinner.
Wow. Yeah, wow. I'm surprised he was able to memorize that much stuff.
He does take after you.
Yeah. That's my boy.
All right, so there's the Sandlin Cam. We'll, of course, be cutting to that quite frequently, no doubt. Hey, I wanted to mention we've got a whole bunch of incredible games on today's show, but we've also got rivalry week coming up, and I wanted to go ahead and get Coach right now on the record to see who he's got in that Iron Bowl, because the score is going to count, and so we want to know exactly who he's got in the Iron Bowl. Keep in mind that his wife, Rebecca, is watching and paying attention to see exactly who he's going to pick for the Iron Bowl this year.
Yes, my beautiful, intelligent, kind, caring, loving wife is a huge fan of the Auburn Tigers. Since firing Hugh Freeze, they are on the up and up, and the Iron Bowl is still a few weeks away, so I can stall. Alabama is red hot, but the Auburn Tigers are making a comeback. We'll see if I can get in the lead and how far I'll be in the lead by rivalry week.
Wow.
But if it's still neck and neck, that'll be a tough choice I'll have to make. My couch is comfy, though, as you guys have seen on the show previously. It is winter, though. I may need more than the dog blanket. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
We got that polar vortex right now.
Do I have
real
to
cold.
Do I have to pick one?
We'll check back in with you next week.
Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate you saving my marriage.
Yeah.
I have a strong sense, Keegan, he's going to pick Alabama. He just can't bring himself to say it on camera right now. So we're stalling for another week. Hey, our executive producer is right over there standing in the corner right now.
Give it up.
And Sandlin,
Mr. Maddox.
yeah, Coach Sandlin has been a little bit miffed because he says that you are ignoring Ole Miss games
Dodging them.
on purpose, that you are not choosing any Ole Miss games on purpose. Now, to your credit, last week they played Citadel, and that I'm just going to tell you
There
right now.
was a lot of people interested in that game.
Not to push a whole lot of hate to Citadel, but
Yeah.
that's just not a game that is going to make this show.
That-
it's not a game at all. I told my wife asked me Saturday. She said, "Who's Ole Miss playing?" I said, "A high school team. We're not watching that game."
That was a compelling game. That was. It was.
I wouldn't go that far.
For who?
No,
Citadel sounds like a transformer.
for
Y'all
no
made some
one.
money. Y'all made
For
money.
no
That's about
one. And since we're on last week, let's go ahead and talk about winners and losers. Now, Coach, you had you said 2 losers this week. You had no winners.
Yeah, I mean, there were no upsets. Nobody really shocked me. So 2 losers. First one is ESPN and YouTube TV. You guys have got to figure this out. I'm not personally affected by this. It's been going on since October 30th. And YouTube TV just announced they were going to start giving out $20 credits to their customers. They don't want $20 credits. They want to watch football. People buy YouTube TV because it's cheap and affordable compared to other cable networks.
And because they can put 4 games on at one time.
Yeah.
They're the only one that does that. That's why they're doing it.
This has affected hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of college football fans. We've got to figure it out,
You gonna
especially
cry?
for the end of the week.
He's upset.
You gonna cry over there, bro? Get the man some tissue.
Was that 1 loser or was that 2?
That's one. Second one, Northwestern has now made history in college football. They have become the losingest program in college football history. They just passed Indiana. Indiana had 715 losses. Northwestern now has 716 losses and counting because they suck. But congratulations to them.
All right.
All right, so I did have a winner. A&M is my winner. They're just rolling through everybody. I think they are a top 2 team in the country, definitely national title contenders. So A&M, easy winner to pick. But my loser, I'm going to take you to the high school ranks here. So Thursday night, Horn Lake is playing Lewisburg, standing on the sideline with Mr. Lewis, and we noticed that there's an official who we had earlier in the year against Collierville. Let me set the scene. So we're playing Collierville here at home. We're up a few points. It's late in the fourth. It's 4th and a mile for Collierville. We get the stop here. We run out the clock. We win the ball game. They throw a pass that's not catchable. There's 2 officials on the sideline where the pass is thrown. Don't throw a flag. This gentleman throws it from the other side of the field. Might go down in history as longest flag throw in football. Well, cost us the game. Collierville ended up scoring. We lose. We'll fast forward again to Thursday night. Same official on the sideline. 2 obvious pass interferences on his sideline. Lewisburg's defender takes her head right through our receiver's chest. No flag thrown. The only flag he threw all night. His coach Hectorn was in a gentleman way asking him why the calls were not made. And then he wants to throw a sideline warning flag. So I'm not sure what he's doing, but I hope to not see him here at Horn Lake this Friday during our playoff game.
Yes, and of course we're going to protect his identity because we don't want to get in trouble with the Mississippi High School Athletic Association.
Apparently officials are the only job that you can't be held accountable for without getting fined. I don't get it.
You do realize you coach 25-plus games, and there's 2 officials at every one of them.
I've never seen that guy on a softball field.
You
I love
chippy
all
today.
of you. I don't care what he says. I love what you do. I could never do it.
I'm holding you accountable.
That dude's going to show up at every softball game this season you watch. All right, Chief Pullen, do you have any winners and losers from last week? You don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh, well, for me, Ole Miss will always be a loser. This is just always a loser. They can win every game, still going to be a loser. So that's where I stand, bottom line.
That hurts.
Sandlin, winners and losers for this week.
It's okay. It's easy to punch when you're going uphill. You know what I mean?
I'll take it.
Yeah. So my loser is, and we need to play probably some sappy music or something in the background of this. But
Keegan's got
this will be the last time that I throw shots at Memphis. But Memphis lost, therefore, and it was so good all weekend because everybody kept throwing up the college playoff bracket, and their first statement was, "And Memphis Tigers losing," and my heart kind of warmed up a little bit. But I want to just throw another shot at the playoff bracket. What are we doing with the 12th spot? Just call it what it is. Y'all familiar with Hunger Games and District 12? When they throw up the tribute, that's what the 12th spot is. Yeah, in the college playoff. What are we doing? We're just throwing in charity stuff up there to make the lower schools feel better about themselves. So I don't like that at all. Earn your way in.
You got a winner down there or just all losers?
No, straight losers, man. Straight losers.
Memphis losing did help you
this morning, huh?
Because you picked Tulane as your super dog.
That's okay. I just want to talk about them being losers.
All right. Just checking.
All right. Before we move on to this week, we, of course, want to check out the leaderboard. We have Coach Sandlin at 42. We have Pounders at... Oh, I got a call.
Whatever. This ain't no call.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. That was our executive producer, and he has stated that Sandlin's 42 is actually going to be 41. He is being deducted 1 point for an absence penalty on Monday. Sandlin did not show up to school on Monday morning for his classes.
Y'all just making up rules, man. They don't like me being on top.
He's trying to take Mondays off to prepare for the show, and that's how he's gotten the lead.
This is 2 weeks in a row.
He's been preparing behind the scenes.
No,
all right, so apparently Sandlin has lost his, well, we'll leave his crown up, but he's lost his lead at 42. He is now sitting at 41. That puts Pounders back at 40.
Back at the top.
Games.
Back at the top.
And then Robinson.
Punctuality is not part of this game.
Is still at 40. Our guest picker last week, Sheriff Tuggle, had 4 wins on his
came out swinging.
setup. All right, it's now time for the Superdog segment. And let me just set the record straight for the Superdog segment. That is what has split this pack up, because most of these coaches pick the same teams every week because they're looking at the odds and they look at the team that's favored to win, and that's the team they keep picking. So the Superdog has definitely upset the college football show balance. It is the reason that Robinson is sitting at the bottom, desperately trying to claw his way back up to the top. Who you got for that Iron Bowl in a few weeks?
All right, so for the Superdog, we're gonna go to USF at Navy. So the key to this game is discipline. South Florida is currently 128th in college football in penalties, so very undisciplined team, and they're going against a roster of guys that have bedroom and uniform checks every single day. So I would say this is like total polar opposites of discipline. This is the game of the year for Navy. If they win this one, they'll have a great chance at getting that District 12 tribute spot. USF is favored by 9.5, and they're playing at Navy. So I'm going to take the home team. Give me the midshipmen in my Superdog game.
All right. What you got?
Yeah, so I'm going to take Arkansas over LSU. This game is at LSU, but I think LSU just doesn't care anymore. It's a day game. Like, the crowd's not going to be into it. Arkansas might be the best 2-win team in the country. Just a lot of close losses, but a lot of talent, and maybe he'll stay off the motorcycle this weekend, Sandlin. But I'm going to take Arkansas over LSU.
All right, Chief.
It's Veterans Day. I wasn't supposed to do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and double up. I got to go Navy.
All right.
Nice. I'm gonna go Virginia. I feel like they should win over Duke. They have a chance to still play, I think, for that ACC championship and try to get into the playoff thing, I guess. So I'm going to go Virginia.
All right, our Super Dog picks are logged. We are now going to head to the main event. And no, Ole Miss is not one of the games chosen for this week yet again.
Haters.
Mississippi State at Missouri. The Bulldogs head to Columbia fighting for bowl life while Missouri looks to defend home turf and stay ranked. Expect a loud field, heavy SEC pressure.
Yeah, as much as I would love to pick the Dogs for this game, and as my wife knows, the points on the show are worth more than my allegiance to a program. Give me the Tigers at home.
All right.
Yeah, as you know, I'm a graduate of Mississippi State as well, and I've picked them a lot on the show with my heart, and I haven't been right with them yet. Even the week they won, I wasn't right. But I think their quarterback is questionable for this weekend with the injury. Drinkwitz, still don't like you, but I am going to pick Missouri to beat State just for the sake of the show.
All right, Chief.
All right, so the only Tigers I can ever pull for are Memphis, so Missouri's no different. Just can't do it. So, go on Mississippi State.
Love it.
That is so loud. That is
Whoa, sorry.
That
brother.
is
Ole Miss
so
fan
loud.
reaction right there.
Oh my gosh, it just makes me twitch.
Yes, and notice the band did
Nobody
not come
enjoyed
down
that.
to help Sandlin with his drum roll and cymbals this week.
They came looking for him yesterday, but he wasn't here.
Haters. See, this is why I have Bobby Ross down here to think of peaceful things while y'all are checking me the whole time. All right, I actually am going to go Dogs on this one because nothing scares me more than an Egg Bowl with a win at State would need a win to get into a bowl game. The game would be in Starkville. Like, I want no part of that. I want them to go ahead and win, and so give me Dogs.
All right. The Irish hit the road in a top 25 clash, chasing playoff hopes against a tough Pitt team, protecting home ground. Classic grit meets ACC chaos.
Yeah, this is a big game for both teams. Both of them have 2 losses. This game has big playoff implications. This is a start of a gauntlet for Pitt. So they have Notre Dame and then Miami and Georgia Tech to end the year. So 3 more ranked teams, 3 tough games, and then Notre Dame has this game, Stanford and Syracuse. So this is kind of the last big game for Notre Dame, their last chance to win against a ranked opponent for the playoff. With that being said, I think the Irish are going to come out and play hard. I think they're the deeper team. I think they're going to win on the road at Pittsburgh. Give me the Fighting Irish.
Pounders.
Yeah, I don't think this one matters if Notre Dame's got a conference or not. Jeremiah Love is going to run all over Pitt. Give me the Fighting Irish.
Chief.
Can't go against the Catholics.
Oh.
Notre Dame. Going Notre Dame on this
All
one.
the props.
I love it. I came prepared today.
That's a sweet football.
Nice football.
Sandlin?
Not bad.
All right.
What you got over here? You into the wheel this week?
No, the wheel. No, I want no part of the wheel. That y'all set me up with the wheel. I want to actually set the wheel on fire, but there's like fire codes and stuff at school. I don't know. Even though Robinson was allowed to catch his car on fire at the baseball field. Show clip.
In Horn Lake, Mississippi, a baseball coach at the high school watched from his tractor as his car spontaneously combusted into flames. The coach stated that he was mowing the field for an upcoming game when he noticed the smoke billowing from under his hood. Authorities suspect an electrical fire was to blame.
All right. So I am gonna go. Does anybody know the moon phase? I think is this game played at night? No. I'm gonna go night.
Waning crescent.
I'm gonna go home team Pittsburgh. I actually gonna pick them to upset Notre Dame.
The Longhorns visit Athens for a first ever regular season showdown between the Hedges. Texas needs a statement. Georgia just keeps proving why they're elite.
If we have learned anything from watching Georgia play football this year, it's that you have to beat the team on the field, those men in striped shirts, and their crazy fans at home. Okay? With all that being said, Arch Manning has turned the corner. He has found his stride. I just don't think that Texas is going to walk into Athens and beat a good Georgia team at their place with the refs on their side. Give me the Bulldogs.
All right.
Yeah, Athens is going to be too much for Arch this weekend. And like Coach said, Georgia's hard to beat, even harder to beat at home when everything's in their favor. So I'm going to go with the Bulldogs.
Lil Jay, you got something back there? He's back there chirping.
He said Tennessee sucks.
Tennessee's not on the board this week. Leave them alone.
He was just reminding you.
Balls by 100.
All right, Chief.
So I hate Ole Miss. Manning, there's a Manning tie to Ole Miss, to Texas. So that's plenty for me. My fellow Horn Lake alum, N'Kobe Dean, is a Georgia graduate. So of course Georgia fan. My Bulldogs, my beloved Bulldogs. So my little niece is a Georgia Bulldog fan. So
Okay.
Look at this.
Hey, all the props.
Go Dogs.
All right. Go Dogs. Go Dogs.
Boom.
Sandlin.
Okay, I am going to go. I don't really believe in Texas this year, so I'm going to go Georgia Bulldogs.
All right. Hey, I didn't mention earlier, we don't have the Vols on the slate this week either, but we did have a couple of signs back there. One of them says Vols by 100. Now, what's up with the Vols?
Yeah, our defense isn't very good. Our defense coordinator not very good. A lot of injuries in the defensive backfield, so just a struggle right now. But it's fine. We're gonna win this weekend. Then we got Florida and Vanderbilt to round out the year. We'll be okay.
Yeah, our defense is horrible.
Lil Jay, put your sweatshirt back on.
Don't you owe us some push-ups?
Push-ups. Yeah, where's the push-ups?
Okay.
He does still. Do we tell him on camera what he actually did? He did about 18 for the camera, and then when the camera shut off, he's just hoping that the illusion makes everybody think that he did all 200 off camera. Defense versus fireworks. Iowa's grind game collides with USC's air attack under the LA lights. Old School meets Hollywood in this Big Ten versus West Coast battle.
Yeah, Iowa may be the best 3-loss team in the country. All losses by both these teams have been to ranked teams. So this is another game that has playoff implications. USC still has Oregon next week, and Iowa's about done with their ranked matchups. With that being said, I think USC's offense is just too explosive for Iowa, especially playing this game in Los Angeles. So give me the Trojans at home.
Yeah, I don't really know, so I'm going to do something I thought I would never do. Sandlin, can you spin that wheel?
Oh.
Can you spin
brother.
Can you spin it?
Who said?
Let's get
y'all are just all kind of making up new rules. I thought this was my wheel.
Can you spin?
You just said you weren't touching it.
You want me to come spin it?
No. How dare you?
Wheel of Destiny.
Destiny. I promise you I don't try to spin that hard, and it still spins.
Yeah, we need to
so
adjust that.
hard.
You've wore it out.
Yeah.
It's going to stop
It's
by
so,
Wednesday.
this is an awkward moment.
Background music. Cue it.
Awkward.
We're going to go to our sponsor.
Oh my gosh. Thank goodness for editing. Thank goodness for editing. Home team.
Last week, home team.
You're welcome.
USC.
You're
All
welcome.
right, Chief.
All right, I know nothing about either of these teams either, so I know Iowa State beat my beloved Bulldogs last night in basketball, so I want the entire state of Iowa to lose, and USC it is.
Boom.
Valid reason.
I agree with you. I thought we had, like, Mr. Max is not getting the this means more type vibe of this show. So I'm just going to use this time to give a couple shout outs. There's a couple people who watch this show who are our everydayers. Oh my gosh, Lewis, we're trying to do a show.
Well, that's Maddox saying to wrap it up. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, all right. So there is Mr. Ray. Shout out to Mr. Ray. His daughter Chris, who even watched us on a vacation on an island. Okay. And there's a kid in my first block who plays football. He's a big guy, moves the bodies. Kenny, who watches us every Friday before his game. Shout out to Kenny. I don't look. Who you want to go with, Lil J? All right, USC. USC it is.
The heavyweight SEC slugfest this week as Oklahoma invades Tuscaloosa. The Tide fight to stay in the playoff picture. The Sooners want to shock the South. Look, Oklahoma has been one of the better SEC teams this season. Alabama did not start the season off playing well. They have since found their groove. It is in Tuscaloosa, but this could still be a close game.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oklahoma is coming off a bye week. They're going to be rested. There is no stopping the Tide right now. Ty Simpson, their quarterback, is red hot. 2,500 yards through the air, 21 touchdowns, only one interception. He's got to be in the top 3 for the Heisman Trophy. The Sooners are not walking into Bryant-Denny and beating this Alabama team. Give me the Tide.
I pray to God Oklahoma wins this week, just so we can replay that clip next week. Go ahead.
Yeah, Oklahoma's defense has been really good, but I don't think their offense is great. And I think Bama's offense is good enough to beat Oklahoma, so I'm going to take Alabama.
All right, Sandlin.
All right. So I'm a little disappointed. I do think Bama's daddy is out the picture, and I think they're winning without him. And it kind of hurts my feelings because I like those couple weeks where I thought, like, oh, Bama's not going to be good. This will be fun. You know, daddy's out the picture. But I'm going to go with Bama. I'm going to go with Bama again. I mean, Bama's going to win. They're good again. Congrats, Bama fans.
All right, and finally, Chief.
I'm going to go serious on this one. So I'm not a big Oklahoma fan. I'm not a fan of just continuing to add to the SEC myself, but I love the discipline that Coach Saban instilled in Alabama, but I feel like that's starting to leave. I hear the talks of old Ty, whatever, Heisman, all that stuff, but I don't care for the arrogance that I've seen in him this season, and don't know that DeBoer will add that discipline back that Coach Saban had with that team. So because of that, I'm going with Sooners.
Ooh, nice.
And there you have it. Everything's locked in place for Week 12. Wanted to mention Tennessee and wish the Vols good luck as they play New Mexico State.
Ole Miss played the Citadel. Everybody's got a homecoming game. It's fun. It's fun.
And I roasted Ole Miss for playing the Citadel. Anything
Balls
you'd
by
like to
100.
wrap up for the week?
Yeah, fans of the program.
Balls by 100.
Our views have slipped a little bit, but you guys are faithful. So if you'll do me a favor, me personally, hit that subscribe button, okay? Hit that bell icon so you can be notified when the greatest show in DeSoto County airs every Friday at 8 o'clock. Do that for us.
I thought you were going to
Yes, and we hope the entire Horn Lake police force logs on and watches this week as well.
Yeah, not while y'all are on patrol, but when you're off, absolutely.
No.
Go Horn Lake.